sell high, buy low, sell high. We going straight to the moon.
Yo, what's good with it, Pack family? This your boy, Mr. Check My Resume, here to bring you my watch list for August the 8th, for the week of August the 8th. And without any further ado, we're going to jump right into it. I don't have many tickets for you all this week, but first and foremost, let's get into consumer staples. First thing I'm looking at over here is MO, Altria. Got to get those cigarettes, tobacco products. So a couple things I'm looking at here on Altria. Let me get my screen together. First thing we had here on Friday, we had a 2 down. Looks like price off the lows ended up getting bought up. Looks like we ended with close to a hammer. It's still red, but we closed with the hammer essentially. Also, we closed the week inside we didn't even touch that weekly BF here, but we closed inside, had a bit of a retracement from Friday's down 2 down. And then we also closed the week still inside on the month, but we are not far from trigger of 44.50 on the month. So a couple things here. First off, on the day, we've got the rev strat here potentially above 44.17. And then if you drop down to the week, we also have an inside week break, which will give us a 212 above 44.39. And then if we go to the month, we're looking at that month trigger at, again, 44.50. So we've got 3 triggers in close proximity with each other on MO. So we're looking for a potential break here off of those trigger points. So we'll see what happens. If we do get a trigger break, I'm looking to take MO up to this $48 range off that break. And then we'll see what happens in terms of price action if we're still strong in buying. And potentially we could take it to an overall target of $52.50. So just around that range, 53 bucks. So that's MO, first one on my list here. Second one, staying within the theme of consumer staples. We're going to talk about Proctor Gamble PG. Very similar setup to MO, but the buying was a lot stronger in this one, which is to be expected with the largest holding in the sector. So a couple things here may sound similar to what I just discussed with the MO. We closed on Friday with the 2 down hammer, very strong day off the lows. Also with the week, we ended very strongly as well. Off the week, we came in contact with the month level BF. On Wednesday, Thursday, came back with the gap down Friday, ended with the hammer. So my expectation is that we'll go back and retest this month level BF at like right at 145. I'm looking to take this one to the 155 or even 160 level on PG, and we are still inside on the month. So we'd be looking for a 2-up continuation. We barely went 2 up last month on PG. So I like that one, still moving along in staples. Next one on my list here, last one in staples is KHC. That is ketchup, Kraft Heinz. So on Kraft Heinz, a couple things I'm looking at here. Had a very interesting day on Friday with the outside day. Also, we closed the week very strong with the hammer inside. So we're looking at a 212 on the week here above $37.69. We do have outside. We did have the pimp and limping outside day on Friday. So we're looking at continuation above that 37.61 level, which is where price closed at on Friday. We're still inside on the month. We've got a little work to do to go and take out that high at 39.44. So we still got work to do, but I like the way KHC is setting up to go push us in that $42, $43 range, which is where it likes to trade. So I like the way that's setting up. Moving on, let's get into information technology really quick. First one I want to talk about there is QCOM. This one here has been going off. Actually, it took off before the semis started going, and it had a bit of a TTO here, looks like, on the week. And we are looking to take this entry to take this TTO back to the upside. So we're looking at a 212 here on the week. We did have an outside day Friday, so we just need continuation there above 150, 128. We're about 7 pennies away there. And on the week, we are looking at the same level to take the week high. So we're 212 on the week above that 150, 128. So outside day and 212 on the week occur at the same price level. We're still inside on the month. We still got to get to about the 156 level to go 2 up on the month, but looks like we are marching in that direction. So this one here on QCOM, another solid one. Looks like this one's in force. Continuity's in our favor. We just got a TTO here on the week, and so looking to take this one back up to the upside and complete this move on QCOM. All right, next one here in information technology I want to speak about is Visa, ticker V. And this is one we've been in for a minute. We took advantage of a 212 a few weeks ago, and this one had a TTO last week, or 2 weeks ago. So now we're setting up for a re-entry here off the inside week. We just need continuation on the day, 2 up, but we're looking at this 212 on the week above 215.95. And we take that level, and we're looking to push this one up to the 220, 225 range. Or within that range is what I'm looking at for Visa to complete this move. We took entry at around 204 some time ago, and so a few weeks ago, and so the expected move was around 220, 225. So Visa's still on track. Of course, price doesn't go 2 up, 2 up, 2 up every day. There will be TTOs and such, and so looks like we're setting up again for another run to complete this move. So that's Visa. Next one here I want to talk about is ABT, Abbott. Abbott's here look like one that's just been consolidating for some time now. Hasn't really chosen a direction. It's just sitting up under some broadening formations. So this is one I'll just kind of be watching secondarily. It's not one of my primary trades that I'm thinking of playing. However, we do have some potential moves if this thing does get above these broadening formation levels around this 110 area. And there's just a cluster of them right there. However, if we do get continued bullish movement, we could see a potential break. But this thing is just consolidation here over the last, I don't know, almost month and a half, month plus. So again, looking at an inside week here, actually double inside weeks on the Abbott above 110.90. And so that'll be our entry level there. We also have an inside month as well. So we had double inside weeks, and now we have a double inside month. So we're looking for a break on the month above 112 flat. If it does cross those levels, that would basically mean that we have broken these broad formation levels. So the month trigger seems to be safer because it is a little bit higher up in the price area. So you'll have a little more confirmation taking that month trigger. The week trigger, you will be trading it into just some broad information. So you just got to be patient, take a light entry, and let it cook for a little bit because it's going to need to kind of get through that level. Or we could have a situation where it just gaps over it. So Abbott, I think, there's a lot to that. So I think with this one, we've got a lot of consolidation. It is not one of my primary plays. So just one that I'm keeping an eye on. And, if you do decide to play it, just handle with care. Next one I want to talk about in healthcare is TDOC, TDOC. Very clean setup on TDOC from Friday. We had this 2 down hammer, closed with a hammer, very strong day. Also looking at the month here, we got double inside months. We're looking to break that month above. Actually, it's not a double inside month. We're actually just looking to go 2 up on the month above 44.66. So we got a little bit of work to do there. First things first, you got to get over the week at the inside week above 39.91. Again, I'm not looking at healthcare as a primary sector this week, but it is a secondary play. If we do, continue our bullish movement, I expect this one to trend upwards as well with the rest of the sector. So that's kind of my thought process around this one, but it's not a primary. I've kind of discussed those already. So that's TDOC. Next one I want to talk about here, we're moving into communications. Actually, it's my only communications, is ROKU. So ROKU, we hit some lows around $62 and, just got bought up, just extremely strong buying after the lows, off the lows at $62. And we're looking to take this thing possibly back above $100 overall. I'm thinking about the 105 range, but we do have this inside week first and foremost. Well, actually 2 down day, we've got a hammer on the day. Well, 2 down on the day, strong day and buying on Friday. So we're looking for an entry for a rev strat above 83.59. But then also on the week, we've got an entry at the same level of 83.59. that we could take advantage of on this one here. Okay, so that's Roku, still inside on the month. We've got to get above that 97.93 on the month. And if you can see, there's not many broad informations in the way, so we're looking at a level of around 105 to take entry. Well, 105 for an exit point, just thinking conservatively. Last one on my list here, that'll be JP Morgan Chase, JPM. And on JPM, looking at a 2-down hammer on the week. We had a very strong day on Friday. We do have some macro level BFs right here. And we are looking to take the reversal on the month. This one actually is the laggard within the sector. The others have already taken off and triggered their monthly and weekly reversals. So this one's lagging. So just with the thought process that it is lagging, it should catch up and make its move to catch up with the others. So I want to be a part of that. We do have these macro level broadening formations here. Actually, we took puts down to this level some time ago. And so now we're looking to possibly go and break back through to the upside here. So I'll be looking for an entry on the week above that 116.19 level. And then on the month, give us that monthly reversal at 116.50. So there's a lot of price action right there that could really change the trend on this one. So we'll see what happens here. But the other banks have already reversed. And so this is the last of the last in terms of the ones I pay attention to. So I don't want to miss this train if it indeed is going to go in the direction that we're thinking. So that's JP Morgan Chase. And that concludes my watch list for the week. And you know, as always, people, you can hit me in the Discord. Please like and subscribe and follow me on social media at MrCheckmyresume. So with that, people, y'all have a great evening. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.